everyone, we'll go ahead and get started. We're just a minute early, so I saw some of you guys at lunch today at Penland. I hope you enjoyed, but I know you're probably sleepy, so we'll try to get through this as quickly as possible, and we'll have a time at the end for questions too. My name's Shannon, and I'm with Dining Services, and Taylor will be speaking next, our registered dietitian. So at Baylor Dining, we believe that happiness is great food and great company. Today was very crowded, but when you guys go into the dining halls, we try to always have a smile on our face and greet you. We know that this is home away from home, and so we love having you all in there and want you to enjoy your time in there as much as possible. Okay, so this is just going to be a run-through of everything. We have 4 dining halls on campus. Penland, 1845 at Memorial, they call it MEMO, some of the students, and then Brooks Great Hall and East Village Dining Commons, which they call EV. We also have around 16 or so retail locations. Not included on this, we have a convenience store located outside of Penland, and then another one in the sub as well. And then with the dining halls, you will use your meal swipes, and the retail locations will be dining dollars, and we'll go over those here in a minute. Oh, I forgot to mention on this part. Some cool things that are happening this fall. Our Chick-fil-A is being renovated. It used to be a Chick-fil-A Express. Now we're getting the full-service Chick-fil-A, so we'll have like the macaroni and cheese, all the shakes, all the lemonades, and frozen drinks and stuff too. So we're very excited about that. And then and we'll also get mobile order kiosk, and you can order from your phone through Grubhub. And then we also have Starbucks renovation going on right now in the Moody Library, and they'll be getting the Starbucks Connect program and kind of widening that space, so we're very excited about that too. Revolve is a location on campus where we bring in local Waco restaurants to take over a station in the sub, and they're there for about 4 to 6 weeks, and you can use your dining dollars at those. We'll have I don't know if you guys have heard of Pop's Lemonade, they'll be there this fall, and we've had Waco Chaw and Lee's Kitchen before too. Okay, so as freshmen, you are required to get either the 7-day all access or the 5-day all access. They're both pretty similar. The difference is going to be the weekend time. So the 5 day is going to run Monday through Friday, and the 7 day is going to run the weekend, the Monday through Sunday. And if you live at Brooks or are in the Honors College, those are going to be a little bit different because you do have Sunday night community dinner. And if you guys have questions about that, we can answer that at the end as well. So they do both come with dining dollars. As I mentioned before, those can be used at our retail locations. You are able to reload those at any point during the semester. It's basically cash on your student account, dollar for dollar, so like a gift card. And that's already included in the price of the meal plan. And then they both also come with guest meals. So if your parents come into town, you guys can take them out to eat in the dining hall. You can also use those. Say you get the 5-day meal plan and your friends are eating in the dining halls on the weekends, you can use the guest swipe on yourself. There is an opportunity, though, at the end of the semester to donate those guest meals to students who have applied for assistance, too. So, with both of those, they are unlimited and all access. So that means you can go into the dining hall as many times as you want during their hours of operation. So we have people come in who will go get a coffee before class. They're not quite hungry. They'll come back an hour later after class and grab breakfast, come in and grab a banana, or you saw some of the fresh fruit that's in there, you can take that. All you do is swipe in. It doesn't deduct anything from your account. For questions about billing, we ask that you contact student accounts, and their phone number and hours of operation are on here as well. So they can handle adding the meal plan to your account or adding more dining dollars to you, but you can also do that on your Bear Web account, and that's where most likely you guys have already seen that pop up. Okay, so some common questions. So what is the benefit of the meal plan? It is going to be that all-access plan. So really, we say you don't need a lot of groceries coming into school. You won't have to go to the grocery store very often. Our convenience stores have like loaves of bread, shampoo, conditioner, stuff that you might need where you don't have access to maybe go off campus or want to use gas to go off campus. We also offer a large variety of food. You can't get that much variety anywhere else in Waco, really. The 4 dining halls specialize in different things, and Taylor will go into those a little bit more. And then also, we encourage you to find a meal plan that works best for you. So the 5-day, you can upgrade that at any point during the semester if you start with that one. And if you start with the 7-day, you'll downgrade. You can only downgrade within the first 2 weeks. So if you want to give them a try the first 2 weeks of school, and then you can change after that to find which one kind of fits your schedule the best and what you guys are more into on the weekends. Okay, the fun part. So we have over 50 dining hall events on campus, and that's not including, like, we sometimes have like limited time offer specials, or we'll bring in like a chef from a different location to come in and take over a station. With those included, we probably have upwards of like 80 or plus events throughout the dining halls, and we have 117 service dates throughout the school year. Some notable ones and ones that we work with Baylor University with is the All-University Thanksgiving, Dia del Oso, Midnight Breakfast, which is like a breakfast event right before finals in Penland. Everyone comes, there's karaoke, it's a lot of fun. We do monthly themed events, so like National Macaroni and Cheese Day, National Chocolate Day, any national food day, basically. We also have found that a lot of the students currently really enjoy international food, and so we have tried to incorporate that as much as we can in our dining hall. So we offer a lot of international holiday themed events, or just national or international cuisine in general. So a little bit about why we care. I touched on this a little bit at the beginning. We know it's home away from home, and so we like to offer students like something that they may have had at home, and they come here and they're like, man, I really wish like we had that. Like my mom used to make that all the time. These are just some examples of that. So we had a student, part of our, we call it like a Baylor Dining Foodies group. It's just a chance for students to offer us feedback in person, and so you'll hear about it more on our social media. But we'll gather with the students, and they kind of say, hey, like we'd really like to see this, or you know, this was our favorite thing this day. We had a student who was like used to celebrating Persian New Year, and she asked if we could offer that in the dining hall, and we did, and so it really meant a lot to her. Next slide. So Taylor will talk a little bit more about that in the dining halls.
Hello everyone. So like Shannon said, my name's Taylor, and I'll talk a little bit more about that here in a little bit. But I do want to let you guys know that we do have 4 dining halls on campus. So on your meal plan, you'll be able to eat at any of these dining halls as much as you'd like, whenever you'd like. That's where the unlimited part comes in. But I want to break down each one for you so you kind of get to know what we've got. So Penland Crossroads is the dining hall that you all ate at today for lunch. That is our biggest dining hall on campus. Probably didn't feel that way about noon when you guys and all the camps came in. It's not normally that crowded, but it is our biggest dining hall, and they are known for a couple things, but one of the most famous things that they're known for is their in-house smoker. So it's the only dining hall on campus that has a meat smoker on campus. They also do Wing Wednesday every single Wednesday, so that's unlimited hot wings that you all can come and get as much as you want, and that is every Wednesday. They do host midnight breakfast at the end of every semester at Penland. Shannon talked about that a little bit. We also have the only made-to-order plant-based stir-fry station. So anybody in here vegan, vegetarian? Really? My inbox says otherwise, but that is the only plant-based vegetarian made-to-order station that we have year-round at Penland. So that was open today if you got a chance to try that. We also have gyros every Tuesday, and then our Southwest station where we make homemade tortillas. You may have had carne asada earlier today. That's where that came from. All right, and then 1845 at Memorial, otherwise known as Nemo by the students. They always have something super unique and trendy on their menu. So fun fact, the chef that runs Memorial used to be Warren Buffett's private chef. So she's got a lot of interesting recipes and stuff that she cycles through, and she goes all out for holidays. But one of the things that they're known for all the time is that they have homemade gelato every single day. And I am close personal friends with that chef, and she has over 4,000 recipes that she cycles through. So it is a different gelato recipe every time you walk in. They also have the Flying Saucer Station, which is basically our version of Taco Bell's Crunchwrap Supreme that you can customize. Again, that's open every day. And then for anybody that has allergies, we also have a really cool allergen-friendly station in Memorial called the Worry-Free Station. So this is a completely enclosed station. It's got its own food service areas, prep areas, equipment, and their employees are specially trained on allergen management. And every recipe that comes out of Worry-Free is made without peanuts, tree nuts, shellfish, am I missing something? Peanuts, tree nuts, or shellfish, and gluten. So you don't have to have an allergy to eat in that station. We're not going to ask you to disclose it if you do, but it is an option for those of you who have food allergies and or celiac disease, just as an option for you. And then we also have a vegan station out of that station as well. Again, that is open to anybody who wants to utilize it. And then East Village Dining Commons, so that is diagonal from the building that we are in right now. So that is the big glass building on the other side of the road. They are known for a lot of things, but their most popular thing that they do is have a build your own pizza station with homemade pizza sauce. That's every Tuesday night. It is what it says it is. You get to go in and pick your pizza and your toppings, and they'll make it right there in front of you. They also do breakfast for dinner every single Thursday. And then they have a giant round grill that they make an assortment of foods on, from stir fries to omelets to Philly cheesesteaks on Tuesday nights. And then they also have fresh smoothies every Tuesday and Thursday over there. Our Brooks Great Hall location, we affectionately refer to it as the Harry Potter Dining Hall. In dining, so it is actually modeled after the church that Harry Potter modeled their Great Hall after, if that makes sense. So very much Harry Potter vibes when you walk in. They are known for their community style eating, so they have big benches. They're also the only dining hall on campus that uses glassware. And it is our smallest dining hall on campus, but a couple of the things that they're known for are the Brooks Burgers, which we have every Friday, so that's a half-pound burger on a jalapeno bun. They also have Chicken Nugget Thursday, which are not technically the same chicken nuggets you can get from McDonald's, but are the same chicken nuggets you can get from McDonald's. You get my drift. Those are very popular as well. And then if you're a resident of Brooks Dorm, you also have that family dinner that Shannon mentioned earlier. And then another new thing that Brooks is implementing this fall is they have gone completely nut-free. So they have gotten rid of all recipes that have peanuts or tree nuts, everything down to we got rid of our almond milk machine in there. So it's not the only option for you if you can't eat nuts, but it's definitely a good one. So. And then finally, we've arrived at my favorite slide, the one about me. I'm just kidding. But I am a registered dietitian, for those of you who don't know. I am licensed in the state of Texas and by the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics. And any student with a meal plan can come and see me for free. If anybody's tried to go see a dietitian on their own or through insurance, you know how much money that saves you. This list right here is a very small list of all the things that students can come see me for. I do a lot of nutrition counseling, especially in regards to students that have special dietary needs or allergies and are trying to figure out how to navigate campus dining. I can definitely help with that. I also help with a variety of other things, from not wanting to, gain the freshman 15 to a medical condition. Maybe you have diabetes and you're unsure how to eat in the dining halls with that. Anything nutrition related, I can help you with. So if you want to speak to me or set up an appointment or have questions, these are the best ways to reach me via email or phone. I'm in and out of my office quite a bit, so email is probably your best chance with me. But like I said, any student can come see me. It's totally free, and you can see me as many times as you need. And then in addition to being the dietitian for dining, I am also the director of operations for our student employment program, or our BDS program. This is a financial aid work study program open to students, and we do employ students in all dining locations on campus. So that's our dining halls and our retail locations. And then we also have internships available in finance, marketing, and HR. So a couple benefits to this. Obviously, it's a job that's right on campus. You don't need a car or have to go anywhere. You get free meals with each shift. If there's anybody who is interested in a management position in the future, we also offer student supervisor and manager positions to help you build your resume. And those students also get a free meal plan if that's something you might be interested in. And it's a great way to build connections with your student body on campus. So if you are interested in applying to work for us, you can email me, again, via this email, and just kind of let me know that you're looking for a job, and I can send you the link for more information on what we offer. And then Shannon kind of touched on this earlier, but we do want to know what you all like about dining, and we want to make sure that you're getting what you want in the dining halls for the most part. So this is some of the feedback that we've had from students this past year over what their favorite things were about dining on campus. So you all can read, I won't read those all to you, but one of the big ones I want to point out is we love all the different dining events on campus, especially Oktoberfest. So Memorial is one example of a dining hall that really goes all out for holidays. So for Oktoberfest, their chef set up a giant wall with soft pretzels on it that you could just come up and grab, and she made all these different sauces that you could have with that. We also are known for having pop-up donut walls, going all out for themes. So that's just some of the things that you can expect on campus this year. And then the best place to find information out about us is to actually follow us on social media. We are extremely active, especially on Instagram. So this is where you're going to find the most up-to-date information about what's going on in dining. So where's the pop-up donut wall today? What are our hours? Does anybody have a special event going on? Is the dietitian doing anything cool? That's not normally a super popular thing, but I occasionally do healthy takeovers in the dining halls. You can find them there. Also, if we have inclement weather like we've had in the past, we'll post closing on there as well. So again, our handle is at Baylor Dining. That's across all social media platforms. And then this website at the bottom is our dining website. So for those of you who like to meal plan or who just want to know what's on the menu, we do post all of our menus for dining at every dining location 4 weeks in advance. So if you want to know what they're having for Mimo at breakfast on September 17th once school starts, you can do that. You can also click on individual items and it will show you nutrition information for each item if you are interested in that. You can also find operation hours, my information, Shannon's information. There's all kinds of good stuff on that website, so if you want to maybe bookmark it, it'd be helpful throughout the year. And then finally, there's no way not to make this an awkward segue. It has nothing to do with dining, but if you have a maintenance or custodial need once you arrive on campus, here's how you're going to take care of that. So let's say that you move into your dorm, the lights are out. You need somebody to come replace your light bulbs. All you got to do is text this number right here. Let them know your location, your name, and then some way to contact you, email or phone number, and they'll come in and change the light or whatever it might be for you. They are also available throughout the year as well if you have a maintenance or custodial need that you need taken care of. And these services are available Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 11:30 p.m. So again, any kind of custodial or maintenance need, text this number first and the quickest way they'll get out to you. All right, that is enough of Baylor Dining. I'm going to go ahead and pass it to the bookstore.
Do you want to sit down? Yeah. Please.
Hi everyone, I'm Larissa. I am the area director over the retail shops here at Baylor. So I've seen some Baylor Bookstore bags, so hopefully you've all found where the store is, and if not, hopefully you'll be able to visit us before you leave. We also have Bruiser's Locker Room. It's the store on the ground floor of the McLean football stadium, and if you haven't been able to go over there yet, I encourage you. It's just a beautiful location right there on the river. The store hours is 11 to 3, and it's a beautiful store as well. And then upcoming, we have, of course, they're building that big welcome center, so we'll have another store. It's going to be the most innovative space you've ever seen, so it's pretty incredible. I got to take a hard hat tour a couple weeks ago, and I can't wait to see it come to fruition. So, all right, all things bookstore. So you can take a picture of this, or at the end I have these. You can take, we do have a 30% off coupon that you're able to sign up for. And a little tidbit, as many email addresses you had, you can get as many coupons that you want to register. So, so we are in the 5th Street parking garage. If you haven't been over, it's on 5th Street Mall, kind of on the opposite side of campus, right off of 35. So we're on the ground floor of the parking garage. Matt Culverson is the store manager of that store, and he couldn't be here today, so I came in his stead. Our normal hours are Monday through Friday, 7:45 to 6, and then Saturday we're open 10 to 4. Depending on what's going on around campus, those can fluctuate. Like on game days, we'll be open early or later. Right now for orientation, for today and tomorrow, we're actually open until 9 p.m. So when the students are off having dinner, the parents need somewhere to go that's cool because it's literally 1,000 degrees outside. Please come by the bookstore. We would love to have you. We have kind of a really nice open lobby, and we keep it a chill 40 degrees in there. So we try and be a one-stop shop for all things that you need on campus to achieve your academic success. And that starts with textbooks. I know everybody's favorite subject. So we work directly with the faculty, the deans, administration to find out what you need, what's required for class for you to be able to be successful. And so we try and bring those in any format that you may find, however you want that. So whether it's an actual physical book, if it's a digital book that you can just bring up on your phone or your tablet, whatever it may be, we try and have a robust amount of options. We also have online order pickup, so you can literally just order from your phone and click pick up. We'll create your package for you, and then you can just pick it up, move in weekend. So it's really easy and simple. We do price match, so if you happen to find that material cheaper, like on Amazon, you can just show us at the register on your phone, and then we will give the difference on a gift card that you can buy another textbook, or you can just buy some cool gear or school supplies. And then we do buy back books every year at the end of the semester. Well, we buy them back every day, but you get your most money at the end of the semester during finals, because we know what the faculty will be using for the next semester. So like in May, at the end of spring, after you finish your final, just bring your books back and we'll buy them back from you. If the book is being used in the next semester, we buy back at 50% of the value. So if you bought the book for $50, then we'll give you $25 in cash. That was my favorite time of the year in December, because then you can get your Christmas money and either buy some stuff for your family if you're really awesome, or you can buy something for yourself. We do rent books, and I recommend this option every single time. I wish rental was around when I went to school. It's really just kind of basically we're renting it for the semester. You don't have to treat it like a library book. You can write in it, you can highlight in it, take notes, all that. We just ask no physical damage, like don't let your dog chew on it, don't take it out in a rainstorm, things like that. And basically you just check it out. At the beginning of the semester, you keep it through duration, and then you just simply check it back in before you head home for the summer or for break. So it's a really great savings. You can save up to 80%. So a book may cost $100 new, and we may rent it for like $20. So it's really good savings. And then if it's not a rental book, or if you feel like you want to keep the book but still get that cost savings, then used books are a great option. So sometimes students in your major, that accounting book, you may feel like you could use it in your field after you graduate, and you may want to keep it. So you could actually potentially rent it, and then if you feel valued in that book and want to keep it, then you can convert it to a purchase. But with it being a used book, then you get those savings all up front as well, because it's a significantly lower cost than a new book. And again, you can write and highlight in it. And if you didn't want to rent it and you bought it and you feel like, you know what, I don't think I need it, then just sell it back to us at the end, and you can still write and highlight in that, and it's fine. Digital books is kind of like our most up and coming, I guess. A lot of the students, you guys, are used to kind of having everything on your iPad or on your phone, and so a lot of classes use digital programs now. So whether it's just a digital ebook or if it's actually courseware to where you would do all of your testing, they do attendance, anything like that, that's all integrated into the courseware for that class, and it's required. And so the digital is a really great option, especially if you just want to get like a MacBook and you can just download all your books, and that's the only thing you have to carry, and then that would carry over on your phone or a tablet, anything like that. So it's really lightweight, really sustainable. So we recommend that option as well. And then how to find your textbooks, it's actually really easy. You kind of have two places, or I guess three. You can just come into the store. We're set up shop by author. And so you can go onto our website and click textbooks, and there'll be a section that has student ID. You just enter your student ID in, and it brings up everything that's required for you in the classes that you're registered for. And so it'll break it all down for you. It'll show you if it's available new, used, digital, rent new, rent used, all of the things, it'll tell you right there. Also, you can go into Bear Web whenever you meet with your advisor and you register for your classes. There'll be a section that just says 5 textbooks, and it'll take you to our website and build your cart for you there as well. So either way. And then, of course, the fun stuff. So we try and have all the best gear there is. We carry really great brands like Peter Millar, Nike, Lululemon. We are about to launch Beyond Yoga in August, so we're really excited about that. What's nice about being one of the premier institutions is we get to have all the premier brands, and we are a test site for a lot of new products. So if somebody wants to test the collegiate market, like Lululemon, you know, just a couple of years ago, we were a test market, and it just flew off the shelves. And so now they are going into more retailers in that way. So it's really fun to see kind of what we can get. So not only t-shirts and sweatshirts though, we have your gifts. We also have snacks and drinks and like laundry detergent or toothpaste. So if you don't have a car, you know, you may not be able to get to a Walmart or anything like that. So we try and carry like deodorant and simple things like that. And then we also have a technology department, and so we're having a little orientation special where basically you can kind of build out your bundle with what computer would fit best for you. So what comes in is you get 25% off of a Logic Sleeve, 10% off of the Apple Care Plus, and then a $100 service voucher for our computer repair center, which that is special just to Baylor faculty, staff, and students. Not anybody from Waco can come and use our service center. It's just for you guys. So we do service in and out warranty products. We do parallels, boot camps, all kinds of things. So you would get a $100 service voucher to put towards that, plus a 20% coupon. So you can kind of interchange it out if you want an iPad or a MacBook or a Mac Air, things like that. And then we also carry like adapters and anything really you need technology. If we don't have it, we can order it as well. So I would encourage you, if you want to follow us on social media, we do a lot of fun events in the store. I don't know if you're familiar with Coach Drew. He won a national championship. We just did a book signing with him. So that was a lot of fun. We are getting into the name, image, and likeness. We're about to launch with football this fall. So we just do a really, really incredible amount of things, partnerships with the campus, so we're really excited. We also, a portion of every sale does go back to support Baylor and its mission. We donate $20,000 worth of textbook scholarships to financial aid, and that's open to anybody to apply. So if you need textbook assistance, you can ask financial aid counselor, you know, how can I apply for those funds? But we're so excited to have you here. Please stop by the bookstore. Another little fun fact, please go by the bookstore and see it, because we're starting a remodel at the end of this month, and it's going to be completely different when you come back. So I cannot wait to throw away the carpet and open it up, and it's going to be beautiful. So hopefully you guys get to come by and see us. And then I'm going to turn it over to Nikki for parking.
Hi, I'm Nikki Nix. I'm the business manager for parking services. I know this is the part that you guys have been like holding on to, waiting out for all day. So let me start by telling you kind of how we go about parking. So we have virtual permits. That means there is no sticker or hang tag. Whenever you order your permit, there is nothing for you to come pick up. It's going to go by your license plate number. So that car that you see is actually one of our parking cars. It's got cameras on the top, and it's going through lots, just scanning plates to see, do you have a permit attached to that plate or not? So it's using LPR, it stands for license plate recognition. Again, just going around scanning those plates. And basically, what you're going to do in order to get this permit is you're going to go online to our website. It's probably part of your financial stuff that you're working on for orientation. And then you're going to order the permit and register your vehicle. It's kind of a two-step process when you go through that to activate the permit. The most important information is on this slide, so if you forget everything else, please remember this. You do have to have a permit to park on campus, so 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. If we're in class, basically you need to have a permit if you're parking here. Each permit has its own designated area, so you will park in the area that you purchased a permit for. What we do is we limit the amount of permits that we sell for the amount of spaces we have, so that you should be able to find a space in student parking. Please make sure you're in student parking whenever you go to that area. So we're not guaranteeing you a space. We're not like writing your name on it or anything like that, but it should allow you to find a space when you go to that zone. Please park according to your permissions. Basically, when you go online to order, please make sure you have your license plate number correct, so every number and letter in its place. If it's not that way, it could cause you problems later that we don't want. And if a friend, not you, happens to get a parking citation, they're emailed, so check your Baylor email, or tell your friend to check their Baylor email, however that goes. All right, so if you are living in Brooks Flats or Coconut, we think that Lot 1, which is going to be the 8th Street garage, it's going to be next door to Common Grounds. We think that's going to be the ideal place for you to park. When we say ideal, we're thinking like somebody who's trying to take laundry from their room to their car, or if you happen to need to run to Walmart for something, taking that item back to your residence hall. So you don't have to park where we say ideal for. It's just we're kind of giving you a friendly hint of what we think might be the best situation in those circumstances. Again, limited number of permits. You can go online and order. Shouldn't be an issue. Just throwing that out there. Lot 3 is going to be a surface lot. So that means it's not a parking garage. It's just a regular flat parking lot. Still a great place to park. So if you're living in Alexander, Allen, Memorial, or Dawson, we think this would be the ideal place for you to park. It's directly across from all 4 of those residence halls. Lot 21, which is where the bookstore is located at the bottom of, that's the 5th Street garage. If you're living in Brooks College, Martin, or Penland, we think this would be ideal for you. It's basically like at the back door of Martin Hall. Lot 40, some of you may have parked there today or will for line camp, so it's the East Campus garage, which is diagonal from where we are now. Earl and Teal, this is basically at the back door of your residence halls, so we think that would be ideal for you. And last but not least, we have Lot 45, which would be Dutton Garage. If you're living in Heritage House, Texana, University House, or North and South Russell, we think this would be ideal for you. There's one thing to note about this garage, which is not a big deal, but just something to note. On the days that we have a game, so like the Fridays that we have games the next day, Saturday, we would ask that you move your car out of this garage. So starting at 2 p.m., students that have a permit for Dutton Garage would need to move someplace else, not the Dutton Garage. Basically, you'll be allowed to park in faculty staff at that time or in visitor parking. You just need to move for that evening, and then you can move as soon as the game is finished on Saturday, or at least have your car back in that garage by Monday. Not a big deal. It happens like 5 to 6 times the fall semester, and then we're done with that. We will put up signs, we will email you, we will call you, so you'll know in advance. It's really not as bad as it sounds. It's just one of those things of we got to move those cars. So. If you don't have a car, or you just want to do something other than drive your car, we do have the Baylor University Shuttle. It's got a regular route that runs 7 a.m. in the morning until 5 p.m. in the evening, and then we switch over to the after hours route, which is 5:30 in the evening until 1 a.m. in the morning. There's no cost to ride. It kind of does a loop around campus, so it'll get you to the library, the Baylor Science Building, and then at the Spate stop, which is kind of that big intersection that you guys have probably been crossing back and forth all day. And there is a tracking app, so it's pretty helpful in finding what routes are running, when it's coming to the next stop, those kinds of things. If you're living at University Parks Apartments or Cityside, there are routes for those. So red route for University Parks, silver route for Cityside. So if you need a way to connect yourself to campus from those places, that is one of the options. We do have moped permits, so if you think you're going to bring a moped to campus, we do have permits for those. They actually are a physical sticker, unlike your vehicle or your car, so I can talk to you more about that. Basically, they have their own space too, so you buy a permit for a specific moped space on campus. We don't necessarily recommend them for on-campus students just because the parking areas for those are not going to be near most residence halls. You can bring a moped to campus, we just don't think it's the most convenient for someone that's already living here. We do have bicycle registration. There's no physical sticker for this, but we do ask that you register the bike just so that if something were to happen, we have, record to help you out with that. We do ask that you secure it to a bike rack. I know that is crazy, but that's where we want them to go. And we do ask that you wait to purchase if you're a new student, because we think a lot of times students do kind of what I did when I was in college, which is I bought a bike, I thought I was going to ride it all the time, and I was like, wait a minute, my friends don't have bikes, what am I doing? I ended up walking a lot, so I locked up that bike and I kind of walked away, and that was it. So we collect 200 to 350 bikes a year because we think a lot of students kind of fall in that same category of, I'm going to do this all the time. Oh wait, no I'm not. And then they lock up the bike and they walk away. That's fine, but we think there might be a better way. So try walking, try riding the bus, see what your schedule looks like. If you know you're going to bring a bike because you use it all the time now and you're like, wait, you have to bring my bike. Come see me. I've got that information on how to register that. We'll be up here at the end. I think we've already said that, but I'll have that information for you. And last but not least, there's Zipcar. So if you don't think any of the other options apply, we do have a car sharing service. It's kind of like a rental service, except you can be 18 or older to join. The gas, the insurance are included. Basically, you rent by the hour or by the day. They live, we have, I think, 2 or 3 cars that live behind the sub, so that's where they're parked whenever they're not used. They'll have the green Z on the side if you want to go look at those. You sign up either just through this website or through our parking website. We've got the same link there. It's pretty neat. You can just make your reservation and go. There's an app that you put on your phone that will unlock the car, the keys and everything are inside them. So that's it for parking. I know that was kind of a lot all at once. So again, we'll be up here at the end if you guys want to ask us questions. But we do have a raffle, and I think some people may
If you didn't get a ticket,
yeah,
raise your